How y'all doing? It's Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Smallville Reviews Mondays. This week was Season 1, Episode 17. What happened on this week's episode, this guy named Tyler, his mother was in the hospital and she was getting sick, and she asked Tyler to help her to die, that way she wouldn't be in pain no more. So Tyler gets a pillow and starts suffocating her, and this nurse comes in and calls security, and Tyler's trying to get away from the security guard, and he accidentally falls out the window and dies. And when he dies, he has on this bracelet, this kryptonite bracelet, and it embeds in his skin, and it revives him. So he's trying to stop the coroner from cutting him open, and when he touches him, the coroner disintegrates into ashes. And Tyler thinks this is a sign that he's meant to come back to help people in pain and ease their pain when they're dying. So what happens is he volunteers at this place in Smallville where Clark and Martha helps out at. So he goes with Clark and Martha to this lady's house, and she's sick and on her deathbed. And he comes back that next night and brings her a white rose because she wanted a white rose, and he touches her and she disintegrates into ashes. So Clark and Chloe look into this, and they find a report about what happened at the hospital, and they find out that Tyler died, and they see the coroner's report, and they find out what happened to Tyler. But while this is happening, Martha's going to this place to put some of her crops in the place for the next trip. And Tyler's back there, and he startles her. And Tyler tries to help her with the vegetables, and when he touches the vegetables, they disintegrate into ashes. And Martha gets scared, and the guy who owns the place comes, and Martha tells the guy to call the police. And Tyler tries to run away, and the guy touches him, and he disintegrates into ashes. So Clark comes and uses his X-ray vision and sees that Martha's backing up from Tyler, and Clark goes to stop him, and Tyler touches Clark, but it affects him, but it don't turn him into ashes. So after this, we find out that Whitney's father has a heart attack. And Whitney don't want to go to the hospital because he don't want to remember his father like that. And Clark talks him into going. And when he goes there, Tyler's there. And Tyler knocks Whitney out and going to try to ease Whitney's father's pain. And Clark comes to stop Tyler and tells Tyler that his mother's still alive, that she didn't die. So Clark takes Tyler to see his mother, and Tyler says he's sorry for what he did, and he touches himself and disintegrates himself. Now, after this, see, Clark and Jonathan Kent had an argument, and about this fishing trip that Clark didn't want to go to, and they patched things up, and they're back on good terms. And then during the episode, Lex offered Clark and Jonathan tickets to the Metropolis Sharks game, and Jonathan got mad about that. And what he really got mad about, this guy named Dominic that works for Lex's father's investigating Lex, because Lex was looking into the crash that happened on the first episode, and Lex drugs Dominic's drink and takes him to Lex's father and tells his father if any more his drones come messing with the Kents again, Lex is going to permanently get rid of them. And Lionel Luthor tells Lex that he's proud of him. And going back to the end of the episode, Lex makes it where Whitney can be the quarterback of the Metropolis Sharks for a night. And that way Whitney's father can see him be a quarterback, because that's what Whitney's father wanted to see most of the world. And Lex set that up, and Lex and Jonathan Kent apologize to each other. Well, kind of apologize, not really, but they get a little bit closer. And that's what happened on this episode. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about this episode. My questions for y'all is, do you think that Jonathan Kent's going to start trusting Lex a little bit more? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out, guys. Jeezy is awesome. See y'all next time.